Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome back to Tradecraft Trading. I mentioned in, I think, yesterday's video or 2 days ago that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get any trading done on Friday, but I was able to sneak in one trade, and it was a good one. So I will show that to you, and it was Overstock. You can see I got in right here at about 17.14, and I got out at 17.42, so a 28 cent jump, and you can see this is a nice quick scalp. And I'll show you why I got into this. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I put together a new scan, and this is Trade Ideas. This is Trade Ideas software, which is the best software out there if you're going to be day trading. And I designed this this scan to look for stocks that are down on the day and then coming back towards VWAP with some strength, with some volume. And this one alerted me. It probably alerted a lot earlier in the day, but it alerted me here at 1:36, and I eventually got in at around. What time was it? It was like 2 o'clock, 2:01. So yeah, so it was a very good. I was monitoring it throughout the day because I'm pretty sure I saw it here earlier too. I'm sure it was popping up all sorts of times. Yeah, even here 12:07. So yeah, it was alerting me because it was hovering around VWAP. So this was a great play, and I'll show you why. So this is the reason why I like this. And again, I'm doing these videos for people that are trying to get into day trading, might not know necessarily a lot about day trading, and these are the kind of trades that I take. I'm relatively new, a couple of years now. These are the kind of trades I take because they're low risk, and you're not going to blow through your account if you basically fail a couple of these trades. You could probably miss about 4 or 5 of these, and the yield on a win will make up for any kind of losses. So the reason why I got into this, here's why. So this is VWAP, volume weighted average price, is this purple line. So what happened on the day was kind of whippy, not so clean, but eventually made its way back up through VWAP and started to tighten up. Now, after it got through VWAP, it kind of busted down back through it again, but then it broke again through VWAP. And that second break, as I mentioned in my last video, is very significant. Whenever it fails to hold it the first time but does it a second time, that usually means that, whether it's going up or down, it usually means that in this case, the buyers are winning out, because sellers tried to bring it back down to where it was, but then buyers brought it back up a second time, just like it did here. See, it went up here, went up here. So that told me that it was going to be moving, possibly with strength up. But I didn't get in right away. As you see, it kind of came back down to VWAP. And that the reason I got in here later on at 2 was, as I said, I saw that it was around 1:30. I think that it popped up again in my scan. But the reason I did was because of the rest of these charts that I use. And this is another 5-minute chart here, this little small one. I'll open this up a little. So you can see this is an 8 EMA, and this is the 20 SMA. So this is significant when used together. When you see a crossover, like right here, that usually means a change in direction. Especially when they're moving nice and smooth. It's not moving nice and smooth. This is a lot of tails and whippiness, but it still had that cross, and I like that. And then once it crossed, it kind of held it, right? It's still above the 20 for the most part. A couple dips here, but for the most part, it held it. So I liked that, and it started to smooth out up here. The other reason is this is a 15-minute chart, and I liked the fact that it broke down on the day, came back up, and just like with VWAP, it failed it but came back up again and held it. So I got in at about 2 o'clock, so that was right about here. So I like the fact that it busted through and then held this 10 EMA on the 15-minute chart. That's why I got in right here at 2 o'clock, because I felt that while holding that, it would be able to support it and move it up. And this dotted line right here was yesterday's close, and I was looking for it to get back to there at least, hopefully a little higher. And I got out at my first target, which was higher than that close at yesterday, so that was significant. So this is a nice little scalp. It only took 22 minutes, right? I got in and out in 22 minutes, and that made my day. So it's amazing what you can do with day trading in just less than a half an hour sometimes. So this was a great trade. I really like this. Another reason why I like these second breaks of VWAP, if you look right here, this indecision doji, it's a little yellow candle indicating that the close of this candle is the same as the open. So it opened right here and closed right here, which means buyers tried to go up, they couldn't, and sellers tried to bring it down, they couldn't. So you look at what the next candle is. Next candle is green, which tells you the buyers eventually did win out. So that's significant because it happened right after this little doji, and it happened with VWAP right here. So it's boom, you see that little spike up. So you could have gotten in maybe right here, 1691. Could have had a nice 30-cent gain right here, or held onto it and watch it go up like another 60 cents really. And then this is the 200 moving average on a 5-minute chart. So I would say I got out here all my shares. You could have held on to some using maybe yesterday's close as a support line, see if it could get up to the 200 moving average. But you know, since I was only taking this one trade and I really did just sneak this in at the last minute, I was just happy with this nice little gain. So that was it. So yeah, so if you are new to day trading, that's why I'm making these videos. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll definitely answer you. I'll try to provide any advice and tips that I can. But that's what I try to do, is I try to take trades that are good for new day traders and really just low risk. And I can explain my strategies to you more. If you have any questions, just let me know. All right. But it was a good start to February, a really good start today. And we're going into the weekend now, so hopefully next week will be a great full week start to February. See you then, guys.